I'm excited today to be able to share details of a book that I wrote and have just published, the SWNZ Guide to Toltoys NZ Vintage Star Wars Action Figure Cardbacks.
Villa Veracino, living the Star Wars life.
Hello there, thanks for visiting the Villa Veracino channel. Today I've got a bit of a personal passion project to share. I've recently finished writing and have just published a Star Wars reference book entitled SWNZ Guide to Toltoys NZ Vintage Star Wars Action Figure Cardbacks. I want to take a quick look through the content for you all. This book is live to purchase on Amazon now, links below. What's it about? Well, in short, these unique vintage Star Wars action figure cardbacks that were released in New Zealand between 1977 and 1983. Here are some examples. The Toltoys NZ 48-back cardback, which famously is the only vintage Star Wars action figure packaging to actually mention New Zealand on it. The cardbacks of vintage Star Wars action figures are a big part of the vintage nostalgia phenomenon, with their bold logos and famous chrome racetrack border. These packaging items are, in fact, often seen as collectibles in their own right. Not all collectors may be fully aware that during the early years of Star Wars mini-action figures, when many licensed Star Wars toys were brought into New Zealand by Toltoys NZ Ltd, imported figures were sometimes packaged on locally printed cards in Kiwi factories, resulting in unique collectibles that differed from the rest of the world. Let's look inside. We start with a couple of chapters introducing the history of Star Wars in New Zealand and covering the relationship between Toltoys NZ Ltd and its United States and Australian counterparts. Next, we move on to a chapter for each of the main categories of New Zealand Star Wars action figure cardback packaging, including Star Wars Toltoys Logo cardbacks, New Zealand 21 backs and transitional 21 backs, 32 backs, and 48-back cardbacks. All up, there are a total of 90 colour photos to illustrate key features and differences from the Star Wars packaging seen in the United States and elsewhere. I've included detailed info to help you identify and collect Toltoys NZ cardbacks with a full cardback matrix listing the characters that were released on each of the New Zealand specific cardbacks, and even a range of new photos of very rare specimens. I've been collecting Star Wars figures for more than 4.5 decades and have spent nearly 3 decades publishing research into the history of Star Wars and Star Wars collectibles in New Zealand on the SWNZ website. This guide to Toltoys NZ Vintage Star Wars action figure cardbacks is the result of that work, and I hope that in addition to being a convenient guide to this particular Star Wars collecting topic, this guidebook serves to spark nostalgia and passion for whatever Star Wars hobby brings you joy. The Amazon links are in the video description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, check out our other videos, and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.